This is Movie Time with Chris. And today is...
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
He was going to show up anyway, so I figured, just get it out of the way. But yes, it is Wednesday, it is hump day, it is rom-com day. And today, we are talking about a film that I have wanted to talk about for a year now? Maybe a little less than a year now. I wanted to talk about this film. Because of something that happened in it that just kind of touched to what the world was going through, and it was brought up to me by someone, and I said, we're going to talk about this movie. So we are talking about The Princess Bride. Now this movie, I've watched this movie since I was little. I love it. And it's so enjoyable to watch. And you almost forget, Fred Savage's character in it as the little boy who's sick at the beginning and his grandfather's reading to him, because you get so caught up in the story, which is what you're supposed to do when you read. And oh man, it's so good. Let's just watch the trailer.
Grandfather's here.
Can't you tell me I'm sick? He'll pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Maybe he won't.
Hey, how is this sickie? Huh? I brought you a special present.
What is it?
It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father. And today, I'm going to read it to you.
It was a time when life didn't seem so complicated.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
What?
What?
I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice?
A courtly age of gentle conversation.
I will always come for you.
But how can you be sure?
This is true love.
Oh no. Is this a kissing book?
No. Actually, there was a lot of treachery, peril, and revenge.
Prepare to die.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
There were affairs of state.
And I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilda to frame for it. I'm swamped.
And affairs of the heart.
My Wesley will always come for me.
Your Wesley is dead.
I've seen worse.
Bye-bye, boy.
Have fun storming the castle.
It's more than turning.
What's the difference? We've got him.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
Goodbye.
It's a story of love. A tale of adventure. It's as real as the feelings you feel.
No kissing again.
Someday you may not mind so much.
The Princess Bride. Not just your basic, average, everyday, ordinary, run-of-the-mill, ho-hum fairy tale.
So yes, this movie. Oh, okay. So, there is a girl who hires a farm boy. And as time goes on, they fall in love. But the farm boy goes off to not so much war, but he goes to do work where they can make money so they can be married. And he gets killed by a pirate. So yes, She's distraught. The prince of the local kingdom sees her and says, I'm gonna make her my bride. So that's what he does. Technically, he was supposed to marry a princess, but he's the prince. He can change the rules of the land, and he does so that he could marry her. And she gets kidnapped. She gets kidnapped, and she's being whisked away to this other country. And on the way, the kidnappers realize they're being followed by the Man in Black, who we find out is the Dread Pirate Roberts. And slowly he takes out each of the kidnappers, doesn't kill them, but takes them out, kills the last one. We saw that in the trailer. No spoiler there. And he takes the princess, or the soon-to-be princess. And during the kidnapping, the second kidnapping, she realizes this is the farm boy that she fell in love with. He wasn't killed by the pirate, he became the pirate. So I guess in a sense he was killed, kind of like how Anakin was killed by Vader. It all comes back to Star Wars, folks. So she realizes that that's her true love. And ultimately, to save his life, she goes back to the prince and she realizes she was wrong. She says, hey, if I gotta marry you, I'm gonna kill myself. Life was bad. So she wants to be with him, but she doesn't know that the prince is holding him hostage in some underground pit of despair. And so some of the original kidnappers, he ends up banding with them, or they come to rescue him to get his help, and they band together to overthrow this kingdom, save the girl, get revenge. It's a classic tale. It's a lovely tale. It's an amazing movie. But one of the things I really wanted to talk about with this is a particular scene where Wesley, the Dread Pirate Roberts, Cary Elwes, is fighting Fezzik, Andre the Giant. And in the fight, they have a conversation that goes like this.
Why you wearing a mask? Were you burned by acid or something like that?
Oh no, it's just they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
I just love it. I love it because it's so fitting to the times. You know, Andre asks him, why are you wearing a mask? And he says, I find them incredibly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future. Who would have thunk that The Princess Bride was foretelling what was going to happen so many years later in 2020? Everyone's wearing a mask. He was so right. Really, that's the main reason I wanted to do this video. I wanted to touch on that fact that he says everyone's going to be wearing a mask in the future, and he saw the future because here we are all wearing masks. But it also fit for the day because it's a rom-com, so Rom-Com Wednesday, we're going to talk Princess Bride, and we did. So the movie is really good. You can find it on Hulu. So, well, obviously with a subscription. So check this movie out on Hulu, or if you own the DVD, Blu-ray, purchase it on a video on demand, digital. Check this movie out. It is just a great, great time. Rob Reiner makes some amazing movies, and this is no exception. So Princess Bride, those are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, you guys can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I have a blog, and you can always reach out to me with questions, suggestions, or comments through my email, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. But until next time, stay safe, take care, as you wish.